carpal tunnel syndrome. Typically, veterans get rated at 10%. It's mild, incomplete paralysis of the median nerve. So I have carpal tunnel syndrome. I actually have carpal tunnel syndrome. Actually, I don't know if you can see that. Clyde scratched me too, right down that. So I have carpal tunnel syndrome. And then I also have ulnar nerve damage from surgery. I had surgery on my elbow, surgery on my neck. Came from somewhere, pretty sure the neck. But we underreport our symptoms of carpal tunnel syndrome, so we end up with 10% ratings. It can be painful. It tingles. For me, it's numbness. It comes down to what are your symptoms and how do you report them? And, you know, we get kind of trained. If you're listening to old Combat Craig, you're getting trained to talk about pain. This one, you might not have pain. It might just be numbness, because numbness, my finger is probably 35, percent numb. Ulnar nerve is this one and this one. Carpal tunnel's here. The carpal tunnel, there's actually a thing called the carpal tunnel. And it's a passageway surrounded by bones and ligaments, and it gets compressed. So numbness and stuff is a little bit different. For me, I worry more about pain. I wake up in the morning and there's pain all over the place. Chronic pain syndrome, chronic fatigue syndrome. Don't have fibromyalgia because I didn't get a diagnosis for it, but I got a C&P exam for it. So pain's everywhere. Numbness in my fingers, like my typing's slower. It's irritating. It doesn't hurt. So if that's happening to you and it's numbness, you still need to talk about how inconvenient the numbness is and what it does to prevent you from working. If you're a typer or you work with your hands or you just use your hand for anything, right? So you have to talk about it. Even though it's not pain, you have to talk about the numbness, the tingling, whatever you experience. In order to win your VA claim for carpal tunnel syndrome, you need a current diagnosis, current symptoms, and a nexus. Carpal tunnel syndrome, in my case, it was caused by my failed back surgery. So I would probably do a secondary claim for carpal tunnel syndrome, secondary to my neck. But my neck's not service connected, it's not service related. So something to think about. Where'd that carpal tunnel come from? Was it really just typing and wrenching on stuff, or was it something in active duty service? Here's how the VA rates it. They have complete paralysis. They call it severe incomplete paralysis, moderate incomplete paralysis, mild incomplete paralysis. So you can have it, this is a bilateral rating, and it's, paralysis of the median nerve, and it's diagnostic code 8515. If you need to appeal your VA claim, check out Hill and Ponton at hillandponton.com. See if they can help you out. Also, if you're at Camp Lejeune between 53 and 87, you may be eligible for additional benefits. Links for both of those are in the description. Don't forget to sign up for my boot camp. You're going to need medical evidence to win your VA claim. If you're missing a diagnosis, severity of your symptoms, or a nexus, and your doctor won't do it for you, send an email to Second Strata and see if they can help you with your missing medical evidence.